This is a competent individual they're choosing.
Eddie Futch was your trainer too, wasn't he?
That's very true. That's
Bob Byron's your manager.
Right, that's very true. That's why I say that Joe definitely has a good chance in this fight. Because if anyone knows Ali's movements, Eddie Futch is like a walking encyclopedia when it comes to Ali.
There's Rich Cicchetti. He's the trainer of Larry Holmes, who's whipping out with that left jab. How's he look?
Larry, to me, looks like a very confident individual right now. He's very relaxed.
How tall are you, Ken?
6'3".
Outside of Joe Frazier, that seems to be the trend in heavyweights now. Foreman's about 6'4". Ali is 6'3". Holmes is 6'3". Bobick 6'2 3/4". Little guy like Frazier, should he be in there? He's 5'11 and a half.
I think that Joe, what he lacks in height, he makes up for in aggressiveness and determination. And he has tremendous power in his left hook.
Ken, the scoring here in the Philippines is a 5-point must system. 5 points to the winner of the round, 4 or less to the loser. Here's Joe Cantata, the ring announcer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is our main supporting event. The first of 2 heavyweight contests on the card, featuring in the blue corner, weighing 205 pounds, wearing white trunks, the undefeated heavyweight from Easton, Pennsylvania, Larry Holmes. In the red corner, weighing 220 pounds, ranked among the world's 20 top heavyweights, from Miami, Florida, Rodney Bobick. Our judges, Colonel Alfredo Piazon, Attorney Sofronio Tagaro, Dr. Artemio Cruz. 10 rounds or less. Referee Enrique Jimenez.
Coming back to the rules, Ken, the mandatory 8 count is in effect. I'm talking about the main event now. There, however, is no 3 knockdown rule. A man can get knocked down 4 or 5 times, and it's up to the referee to decide, when he's had enough, or he could stop it after 1 knockdown. A man floored at or near the ringing of the bell must arise by the count of 10 or be considered knocked out in any round except in the last round. The referee can take away points for what he considers infractions of the rules, and he goes and informs the judges thereby, and that could be costly to a man if he should lose 2 points in 1 round.
It's very true.
Do you have any preference in scoring, Ken? Do you prefer a round spaces like they do in New York, or 5 points must?
I prefer a round basis. I think.
Any reason for that?
Beg your pardon?
Any reason for that?
I don't. The California system is by points, and it's kind of throws you off mentally. Here we go.
All right, it's round 1 of a 10-rounder between Larry Holmes in the white trunks and Rod Bobick in the red trunks. Holmes, an undefeated heavyweight, and as Ken has intimated to you, Bobick is a brawler, and this is getting underway at the brawl already.
You notice Holmes has more speed of hand. He's a smarter boxer. As I said before, Bobick is strictly a brawler.
They are very loose ropes, aren't they, Ken? He almost went down in the audience. That was Bobick on the ropes. Oh, that jab's going to make marks on Bobick, isn't it? Oh, again, I repeat that Bobick in 39 fights has never been off his feet in the ring.
Holmes is a very smart fighter. He's blocking the hook with his right hand good. He's blocking the jab. In fact, he hasn't hit good yet. Very good body shot.
That's a sharp jab by Holmes.
Right. So it ain't the AC then. Bring him up. Bring him up.
There's a lot of confidence.
Bobick's face is getting very red from that repeated jabbing by Holmes.
Oh, bring it up, bring it up.
Holmes tying him up on the inside.
Holmes is definitely the master boxer here.
Come on, Big Cat. Stick it in there. Bring him up, Big Cat.
Bobick doesn't get discouraged, though. He keeps coming in.
Very rough roller, very hard fighter, very determined.
Neil, you'll be happy to know my wife.
Referee Enrique Jimenez. Round 1 of a 10.
What up is better?
You notice how Holmes is going up with the jab, down with the jab. He's keeping the man, just keeping him off balance.
All right, got it.
Keep him from thinking.
Very true.
Work, got it.
A little backhanding there. That's illegal, isn't it, Ken?
Only if you get caught. But also notice most of Bobby's punches are going from the outside, the roundhouse punches, where Holmes is sharp punches.
Right.
Come on.
There's the bell ending round 1. Now, that would have to go down as Holmes' round.
A very big round
Yeah,
for Larry.
yeah, very big.
Very big.
But it still will be under the point system, a 5-4 round. I think you need a knockdown or a couple of knockdowns to get a 5-3 scoring. By the way, there's Larry Holmes in his corner.
Yes, he's applying an awful lot of grease there. I thought that was, the referee should stop part of that.
Rich Giacchetti and Hedgeman Lewis are in there with him, and so is Dick Sadler. And here we have the corner of Rodney Bobick. Louis Soria, Leroy Bobick, and Dwayne Bobick. How about Dwayne Bobick? What's his future in the heavyweights, Ken? Dwayne, the one who fought in the Olympics.
I think you kind of put me on the spot there.
Why, are you going to fight him?
Hopefully so.
Round 2, it's scheduled for 10. Anytime I put you on the spot, Ken, you just say off the record and keep talking.
In this fight,
Go ahead, Ken.
in this fight here, if Bobick tends to lay outside, he's going to get picked to death. He has to apply more pressure and get on the inside and kind of smother Holmes' punches.
I think he knows that now. He seems to have changed his style a little bit. He's moving in.
Yes, he's moving in so slow.
Could this be a replica of the big fight to come between Ali and Frazier? Although Frazier has more firepower than Bobick.
Joe also has more of a way to go. He moves in faster and applies more pressure. Bobick is waiting outside just too much.
The rate he's going to start to bleed soon, wouldn't you think so? He's taking a lot of sharp jabs.
Very good possibility. Under his left eye, it's starting to swell very bad now. There's no cut there.
Little mouse. Look at that jab. They're going in there. I guess Bobick's hope is either that Holmes gets tired or he catches him with a roundhouse.
I think if things keep going this way, he might get tired of hitting Bobick.
Now, Ken, this almost looks like the way you fought Jerry Quarry, although Quarry put up a stronger fight than Bobick's putting up. What do you think? Remember?
There's a similarity there, but I think that Quarry was more aggressive, and I think I was very lucky that night.
You weren't lucky, you were good.
Had a very good night. As you notice, Bobby's combinations was just too slow. Holmes is very, very quick tonight.
Well, it's only round 2, and if it goes any distance, you never can tell, Ken. Holmes could get tired.
That's it.
And very warm here. He's tired now.
That's it. Keep it up.
Oh, my.
Bring him up, Johnny.
The mouse under the left eye is getting worse.
That will close before long.
As you said before, Holmes could get tired of throwing punches. He could get fatigued. But also, Bobick could get tired of getting hit.
Well, I think Bobick is used to getting hit.
Do you ever get used to getting hit?
Bobick is. This round is almost over. Round 2. I'll say this with Bobick, he's game.
He's very game, but as you said, can you ever get really used to getting hit? I can't think of anybody who likes to get hit.
Don't ask me that. Although I've seen many a fighter in my day who took 2 to give 1.
Not because they wanted to, because they had to.
The ice pack is applied to under the left eye of Rodney Bobick, and I'm sure the corner is concerned about it. Oh, that's a real swelling, Ken. Scheduled for 10 rounds.
But I don't think we're going to make it tonight. Not 10 rounds. I'm sure that later on Holmes will see him tiring a little bit, and we'll apply more, put more power in each punch, and we'll sit down on his punches more.
If he realizes that Bobick hasn't got too much to hit him with, he may just wade in. Round 3 coming up at the Philippine Coliseum as we await the heavyweight championship of the world between champion Muhammad Ali, challenger and former champion Joe Frazier. Rod Bobick with the mouse under the left eye and the red trunks. Larry Holmes having it pretty much his own way so far. That was pretty good by Bobick.
It was also a good combination by Holmes to the body.
He took 2 to give 1.
We need an umbrella here, don't we? We're getting wet.
That's one of the occupational hazards, Ken. They're gonna sweat pretty good tonight, all of them. Look at that perspiration pouring off Holmes' back. Wow. Bobick still got a chance. He's throw punches.
He's throwing punches, but then again, nothing's landing. Holmes is blocking everything with his right hand, with his left hand. But did you notice again how loose the ropes were?
Yeah.
That would, in the next fight, that would be definitely an advantage for Muhammad.
They're loose. They're loose ropes.
Very loose.
They may tighten them.
Hopefully so, for Joe. For Ali, it's
Oh,
beautiful
that
right
was
hand.
wicked. Wicked.
The right hand didn't hurt him.
He takes a good punch, Bobick does.
But there is a limit to what a man can take.
Well, especially when he's prone to being cut.
A little flipping left hand there, which is illegal. Nice uppercut.
Put him together, big guy. Bring him up.
Bobick got that left jab in there, but he's not landing a solid right all evening.
His right hands are going like a roundhouse right. He'll never hit the man with it. Very nice hook. For just 16 fights, this man looks good.
Oh, Bobick's in trouble now. He's in real trouble. That's the end of round 3. And the referee, Jimenez, is collecting the slips. The referee will turn over the slips after each round and turn them over to the commission. He collects them from the judges.
Somebody wants to...
Ken, we got a pretty good replay of a right hand by Holmes here. Larry Holmes with his back to us in the white trunks. He's going to take a pot shot at Bobick and turn the head around. Good follow through, isn't it, Ken?
Very good, very good. Good balance.
There's Larry Holmes.
I think in this fight here, I think that Bobick is definitely a beaten man mentally. And once you're beat mentally, you can almost forget it.
Dwayne's tightening the ropes.
Do you think he became a beaten man as early as the first round, or he came in beaten?
I think the first round kind of helped it. If you notice, between the round there, Dwayne, his brother, was tightening the ropes.
Here's round 4 at the Philippines Coliseum. Larry Holmes from Eastern Pennsylvania, the white trunks. Rodney Bobick from Bolus, Minnesota, in the red trunks. And Bobick taking a lathering.
He has to apply more pressure in order to be effective here. He's winning on outside. Holmes is very smart. He's doing a lot of picking with his left hand. And Bobick is just literally eating leather. He has to find some way to get on the inside.
I know that Holmes wants to score a knockout. He's talking to Bobick now. I don't know what he's saying. But he could win the fight on points without any trouble. Pretty good surge by Bobick, one of the few.
Very good surge, but it was picked off.
2 minutes left in this round. No holding, the referee says to the fighters, please.
What are we missing, Don?
I don't know, they're booing somebody. That was a fair rally by Bobick, and this round is coming to a close. Round 4 of a 10-rounder.
A very smart move by Larry. The man threw a right hand. He blocked it with his left and went under. That was a low blow there.
Well, maybe the trunks were a little high. Warning
from the referee to Bobick hitting on the break.
Finally got caught.
Being a brawler, Bobick has to stay in front of the man and apply more pressure. He's not doing it.
Well, that's the end of round 4. And Larry Holmes is so far ahead that it's beginning to look as the only way that Bobick can win the fight is by a knockout. Let's take a look at this low blow, Ken. Bobick coming off the ropes. Dug in by Larry Holmes.
I think I forgot my glasses, huh?
You mean your eyeglasses or your binoculars? Coming up to round 5, the halfway mark of this 10-round bout. Rodney Bobick on the left, Bolus, Minnesota. Larry Holmes on the right in the white trunks from Eastern Pennsylvania. Once again, a reminder that Holmes is undefeated, winning 16 out of 16 with 11 knockouts.
It seems as though he's going to try to take him out this round.
Bobick is tough. We shouldn't discount that.
No matter how tough you are, you always get tired of eating leather.
that was by Holmes. He left himself open. There's another backhand.
Holmes is very confident. He has no fear of Bobick. He has no fear of his punching power, nothing. As long as he doesn't get too overconfident, he's good.
Take it to him, Rodney. Nice and easy. Take it to him.
Well, I don't know how he could get underconfident.
Take it to him, Rodney. Take it to him.
2 minutes left in the round.
Maybe Bobick will pull a Wetner, step on his toe and hit him, huh?
Or trip him.
Right. Rowley and Wetner step on his foot and push him at the same time, so maybe Bobick will do the same thing. It might have win one round for him.
Those jabs by Holmes aren't quite as sharp as they were in the first couple of rounds. They're getting in like soggy.
He's probably getting tired of hitting Bobick. Plus, it's very warm in this arena. Very warm.
Oh, we're under these ring lights. It must be 100 degrees. Ken, did you ever get discouraged? Bobick has gone southpaw now. He's got the right hand out in front. Did you ever get discouraged in a fight where a guy kept taking your punches and nothing happened? Ken?
I'm trying to think on that one. I'm trying to think of a fight where that could have happened. I think, yes, I had one fight in San Diego early in my career where this happened.
Uh-huh.
And I thought he was taking the punches. As a result, he ended up with a broken nose, 2 broken ribs, and his eardrum was busted. And the referee did not notice this. I think that was very bad. But it looked to me as another fighter, it seems as though he was absorbing everything I was throwing with no effect.
You know, surprisingly, even though he's still taking a beating, Bobick is looking a little better in this round. Oof.
Spoke too soon.
I certainly did. I always mean up to now.
And his eye hasn't gotten any worse. Left eye, about the same.
There's the bell. That was the end of round 5. Crowd is whooping up about something. We're down here in the ring lights at ringside, so I can't see the upper reaches of the arena. The place seats somewhere between 28 and 30,000, and I would guess, from what I see, Ken, that it's pretty well filled, which is we're about an hour before the main event.
Right. We arrived early, and the top was the small seats in the way in the top were already filled.
Let's look at a replay now of the last round. An overhand right here. It's coming up. A good shot, wasn't it? By Larry Holmes.
It was a very good shot. A little behind the ear, but otherwise very good.
First run, Rod Bobick's corner. It's Rodney. And then Larry Holmes' corner, and it's round 6, scheduled for 10.
I think in this round, Holmes will try to load up more. Plus, he should throw a few feints. Pull the man off a little bit.
Say that Bobick stands up there. Holmes is getting mad that he can't knock him down. Holmes is actually losing his cool.
He was throwing a combination there, and the man didn't fall, so he said, fall, stop. He's trying to discourage the man verbally.
You can't discourage Bobick. He's as game a fighter as I've ever seen.
Saki going down the ropes there. Another right hand. Try to psych the man out. Bobby takes a very good punch. But with the punishment he's taking, Don, he doesn't show the effect on his face too much. He only has the one mouse under the left eye, which he received early in the fight.
Right. As early as the second round, I recall.
He starting to turn his head more on the right hands and he's getting hit more on the side of the head rather than right in the face. Is that a nice way to put it?
I was polite.
Very good.
That one almost floored him. Bobick has never been off his feet, but he almost went that time. Well, the ropes failed. They definitely did. And the fact that they were loose also saved him because he went back out of range.
That was a very good shot right on the heart by Larry Holmes.
He's mixing his punches well. He's an experienced fighter. You can see that.
He's showing a lot of poise for just 16 fights.
He's talking to Bobick again.
What did he say? I was trying to find out what he said, but no one seemed to. I'm getting you? He's hollering, I'm getting you. Which means he's turning him down.
I think
inside.
he's got him.
Not yet. In the heavyweight ranks, anything can happen. The last minute, Bobby could throw a wild looping punch. Be very lucky.
Oh, he was rocked again. He's in trouble now. And the referee is going to stop it. Referee Enrique Jimenez has decided that is enough. And it was a fine decision on behalf of the referee. And now Larry Holmes has had 17 fights. He has won them all, 17. He has scored 12 knockouts. And Rodney Bobick was stopped for the first time in his career, but he was not off his feet. So we can still say he has not been floored, Ken. We're gonna take a look. There's one punch that set this whole thing up in this round, and it's scored by Larry Holmes, of course. Bobick is back to the ropes. There it is, and this will see how that drove him into the ropes and out of the range of Larry Holmes.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Joe Cantata.
the time, 2 minutes and 47 seconds of the 6th round. Winner by technical knockout, Larry Holmes.
Larry Holmes proceeding along his way up the heavyweight ladder, registers a lopsided victory over Rod Bobick. And Larry Holmes, where will he go from here, Ken?
I'm sure that in the near future, we will hear a lot from this young man.
Not ready for you yet, is he?
Well, I tell you, I'd rather have him now than later.
I didn't ask you that. There's Rich Giacchetti, his manager-trainer, taking the gloves off Larry. All this is preliminary, and it's coming up soon. The heavyweight championship of the world. Champion Muhammad Ali, challenger and former champion Joe Frazier in their rubber match, their third bout. Frazier won one, and Ali won one, and Frazier scored the only knockdown in 27 rounds. The first bout went 15, the second went 12. Frazier knocked Ali down in the 15th round of their first fight and cemented the decision by so doing. There were no knockdowns other than that in the first or the second. We'll be back in a short while with the championship of the world, Muhammad Ali and Joe Frazier.
Oh, man, I need it.